Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your energy reading. And this is an energy reading for 2023. And what we're doing is we're just tapping into the vital energies, things to watch out for 2023. And we're going to split this into 4 parts. So the first part will be about your physical life, from job to finance to maybe relationships or what's going to happen, that sort of thing, like things in the physical reality. Now, the second part of the reading will be about your emotional and mental well-being. So, emotional and mental health, what to watch out for, what kind of energies are coming in for you for 2023. And then the third part would be about your spiritual development. Okay, like what are the things to focus on in your growth, in your development. And then we have the fourth part, would be message from your future self. Okay, so let's start with shuffling of the cards for Virgo. Let's see what's up for you. So I'm going to cut the deck, just checking to see if the camera is working. Okay, it's at the bottom. Oh, adventure. Okay, so let's see. We have this, and this. Physical reality, what is happening. You may be experiencing, Virgo, in your physical reality in terms of, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and all of that. You may be starting the year with some contemplation, right? Thinking, changing your mind about what you want to do, and then feeling like, okay, this is not it, and then you want to do something else. Very experimental, which is fine, right? I mean, this is life. Life is about adventure. Life is about experimenting. Life is about sussing out what's right and what's not for you. However, what is really important for you is to be able to look at the support that you are actually getting, and the support that you have will help you to streamline and help you to make a decision, about what is it that you want to do. So, 2023 is going to be 2023 is a year of community for you, which means that if you rely on community, whether it is, people, immediate community or family community or group of people that you maybe you rely on for support, they will be there and they will help you to shape your direction. So Virgo, be on a watch for people who are there for you, who may, people in our lives play varied roles, right? Some will trigger us, some will support us no matter what happens, some love us unconditionally, right? So whatever it may be, all of these people make up community. And as long as you work with a community that is alignment with your goals, you will find that you can achieve a lot. Okay. There are many opportunities. If you are working for yourself, there are a lot of opportunities opening up for you. It looks pretty. Oh, okay. It seems as if these opportunities may be opportunities that you never thought. And some are completely unexpected, even positive unexpectations. Okay. Positive, yeah, is positive and is unexpected. So many surprises, all good. All right. And there are times when you may need to make a choice, whether this or that, but they're not going to be very difficult choices. They will be very obvious to you if you rely on the support from your community. In terms of, I don't see any move in terms of like moving countries or moving house. Well, not obvious, at least not in these vital energies. Okay. Certainly opportunity. Now, if you are working for someone else, then there will be opportunities for you to grow in your workspace, in your professional life, definitely an expansion and also unexpected surprises coming your way. And you will find yourself maybe even encountering a new mentor in the workspace, which is very good, very supportive. Okay. You are also having certain realizations about what you thought was true in your physical world, in your physical reality, is no longer true, and that is becoming clearer and clearer as you move into 2023. And because of that, you will make different choices for yourself. You will make much more empowered choices for yourself as you go deeper into 2023. Very interesting year for you here. A lot of the key word here for you is community. A lot of that energy is coming up, right? In terms of your physical reality, in terms of your work, in terms of your, so a lot of co-creation, a lot of reliance on community will be the key. So let's get some clarifiers for you. Let's get it from here and see what we get for physical reality for you, physical world. If you are, maybe some of you are asking, okay, what about money then? So let's see, right? In terms of finance, let's see what comes up. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all the needs to go, illusions, obsessions, addictions. Is a sacrifice to love. So there are certain things in which you need to give up in order to live a healthier life for, in 2023. So some of the addictions, obsessions, and things like that. So sacrifice all these things so that you allow more divine abundance to flow in. Right, let us have some clarifiers in terms of money situation for Virgo. But Virgo in general, your material needs are not so much a question. Usually, for Virgo energies, you tend to be able to manifest things. Virgos in general are known to be able to have what you need, right? So I wouldn't be too overly concerned. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Wow, your cards, right, so far is talking about offering, sacrificing all the negativity and give it up for love. Seems to be pointing that way for you. So don't worry too much about your, finances or your, physical needs. You'll be fine. Okay. Okay, energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So, some other signs would be focus on water. Yours is energetic clearing. So in 2023, it's very important for you to do energy clearing every so often to connect with the earth. Energy clearing is a must for you because you will clear out all those burdens, right? Energetic burdens that do not serve you, and also clear your aura, clear your mind, clear your emotions. Let's see what else is there for Virgo. What other message for Virgo in terms of physical reality, physical. Okay. Now, if you want more details about, what's going to happen for you, do follow or subscribe to my channel because I do give you week by week kind of energy read. Okay, so that will give you some form of guidance. Okay, grandparent. You have a special bond with a grandparent, can never be broken. Okay, so symbolically, this is about ancestral energy. So you might want to look into what your ancestors, can gift to you in the physical world. So it could be an heirloom, it could be certain traditions or cultures that you have learned, and how you can incorporate into your current life, right? And how you can make it part of how you want to live your life. So ancestral energy is coming in for you, and you can incorporate it into your professional life. I think it makes it interesting. Ancestral energies. Sometimes, as kids growing up, we tend not to want to follow cultures or traditions. We tend to disown them. But as we get older, we realize, there's so much wisdom in some of these cultures and traditions. So maybe this is what you are going through, Virgo. Okay. All right. So 2 more cards. Whatever question that you have, in the morning. So Symbolically, this means that don't worry too much, all right? You will get clarity in the morning. So sleep on it. In other words, this is asking you to sleep on it throughout the year, whenever you are in doubt, whenever you have questions, just sleep on it, right? You will get clarity in the morning. And claim that you are gifted, you're intelligent, and you're talented, and know that your talents will guide you. Your talents will take you to places in terms of your professional life. I feel a year of, if you harness your gifts and your talents, right? I feel that that would be your source of abundance, your source of prosperity for 2023. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to collect the cards and we're going to do one for your emotional mental well-being. Let's see what's up for you, Virgo. Emotional mental well-being for Virgo, please, for 2023. Okay, wow. The same card picked up. Remember we had this? Now this has to do with your emotional mental well-being. See what the energy is like for you there. Very interesting. Okay, let's choose it. See what's at the bottom. Okay, be adventurous. That's the underlying energy, being adventurous in your emotional and mental well-being. So explore different ways, for your mental health. All right, but let's see what the cards are here. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay, in terms of your emotional mental well-being, what would give you, for 2023, what would give you a sense of greater satisfaction and letting you sit on something that builds as a strong foundation is earlier on, right, in your physical reality, it's all about community for you. And here, what gives you greater satisfaction in terms of your emotional mental well-being is to incorporate some charity work in what you want to do, in your professional life. If you're running your own business, perhaps you have it's easier for you to incorporate that. But if you are working for someone else, then you might want to incorporate some of this charity element into the workspace and how you can do that. You will find that this is a very important element for you to feel a sense of satisfaction, a sense of connectedness with the community. And that in itself can help you to prosper, to be more abundant. Because if you are emotionally and mentally, if you are too self-focused about your own abundance, then that will spiral out and cause you to go into lack. So the energy is indicating to be outward focus. So how you can serve the greater community. And that when you serve the greater community, the abundance flows in and it's not limited or not restricted in any way. You're also asked to be adventurous, right? We had the adventurous card here, right here, talking about asking you to be more adventurous in terms of your emotional and mental well-being. The energies from this card is asking you to do the same and informing you that in terms of your emotional and mental health, to expand your worldview, right? To expand your worldview, to see things from another's perspective as well. There is a lot of wisdom from your own pain, from your own shadow energies. This card indicates that. It's interesting that we picked the same card, but they have different meanings when it comes to different, right? When it was for your physical well-being, it had another meaning. But here, the meaning here for you in terms of your emotional mental well-being is the need to tap into the part of self that you have been avoiding or you're unclear. They're all in the shadow, right? So do shadow work. Shadow work is important. And then work on balancing, right? Balancing within. Whenever you're off balance, know that that's not your reality. that's not truth for you whenever you're off balance, right? And be adventurous. You are encouraged, Virgo, to expand, how you experience your emotions and not to be afraid to feel them. All right. So feeling emotions is part of growth process. And work with guides. Sorry about if you can hear the dog barking in the background. If you can work with a mentor, work with someone who can guide you to draw out those emotions that have been locked inside you or that you're not aware of. All right. Work with someone. There is a lot of wisdom in that for you. Let's pick some clarifiers. Okay. Virgo, we need some clarifiers. Clarifiers for your emotional, mental well-being, emotional, mental health. Okay, let's see. Nothing is popping, but it's all right. Okay, we'll cut the deck and see what comes up for you, Virgo. Self-love. Okay, I think this is a recurring theme for you, right, Virgo? So 2023 is not any different, right? Work with self-love. And let's see what else is there from this deck. We want a message for Virgo for emotional, mental well-being, some clarifiers there. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So whenever you find yourself in a negative mindset of feeling negative about yourself, feeling negative about someone else, you are blocking yourself. You're not blocking anyone else. You're not, the shadow parts of self, the ego parts of self always wants to point a finger at someone else and blame them for our own misery, right? So here, this card is telling you that whenever you focus on other people's negativity, you are blocking your own progress. You are blocking your own abundance, your own prosperity. So something to watch out for. Very important, right? Let's see, what do we get from here? For Virgo, for emotional, mental well-being for 2023, we want some clarifiers. Okay, healer. You have the power to help and heal others. Very nice. In whatever ways and means you can. You need to heal yourself first. Be your own self-healer, and then you have the greater capacity to heal others. Self-love comes into play, right? And when you heal yourself, right, you'll be there in a good space. And so instead of pointing at other people for the negativity, you be the light. You be the one that transforms. Okay. You will know in the morning. Oh my God. Isn't this the second time? So whenever you're feeling emotionally, mentally low, sleep on it. You know in the morning. Same message as earlier on. So this seems to be a theme in your life. Whenever you make a decision about yourself or someone in terms of, like life decision, or you want to make a decision, or how you're feeling about someone or yourself, emotion, and that's not your reality. Know that that's not your reality. Sleep on it and you'll know in the morning. Things become clearer in the morning. I feel like this is such a big theme for you. Okay, Virgo? Very good. Let's see. One more. One more card for you from this deck for your emotional, mental well-being, emotional, mental health. What is it that you need to focus on? This pot. Am I willing? Okay, interesting. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra, it's possible. You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, and you must stretch yourself in a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Such a powerful card for you there, Virgo. If you have self-doubts, if you doubt other people, that's not the way to go, right? This card is asking you to be willing. This card is asking you to be courageous. So fill your heart with courage. Very nice. Very powerful one. All right. Ask yourself the question, am I willing? Am I willing to be courageous? Am I willing to sacrifice my fears? Am I willing to sacrifice the little things for higher things or bigger things? Okay. Now let's look at your spiritual well-being or spiritual growth. What messages are there or energy is like for your spiritual development for 2023? Very exciting year so far. And let's see what the spiritual part of yourself is going to say to us. So Virgo, if you like the message so far, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want a more personalized reading, you can always book a private session, okay? So details are below this video. I'm going to pick it up. Tower moment in terms of a spiritual growth. How interesting. Very interesting. Very exciting too. Let's see. It's the underlying energy, rebuilding. Yeah, that's about right. You are rebuilding your spiritual side of yourself because you probably are going through a phase where you're learning new things and new realization. So that's why a tower moment happens. A tower moment is when we experience reality in a certain way and then the whole tower topples, right? And then we have to rebuild. And so in 2023, you will spend time rebuilding what you thought you knew on the spiritual level, and you are entering a new reality. Another major arcana. Very nice. Okay. So, power moment, as I explained, right? What it's all about. So we are rebuilding. Everything falls apart, and then you are seeing reality differently, and even your spiritual understanding of things is going to change. This particular card is about how the energies of the moon impacts you, and also Virgo, allow the moon to shine light into your emotional growth. Your spiritual development ties in very closely to how well you master your emotions. So what is mastering emotions? Mastering emotions is like working with your inner child, learning to hold space for yourself as you feel certain emotions. Mastering emotions is not to squash them, it's not to push them aside, it's not to, I think in the old days, right, it's still being practiced in many religions where they teach you how to master emotions, and then they tell you that in order to do that, you need to, push them away and have a more positive emotion to come into replace. It doesn't quite work that way, okay? So sitting with that emotion within your solar plexus is really the key there. You will then have to make a decision. You will be at a crossroad in terms of your spiritual path, in terms of spiritual development. What do you accept and what do you not? Will be one of the lessons on discernment. You'll be tested quite a bit in terms of your spiritual development on discernment. What is it that you accept as truth? What is it that you must utilize wisdom to see truth? All right. Even though it seems like, oh, scary, you'll be tested, on discernment, but it is very exciting because when you are able to see clearly, when you are able to grow spiritually, it's going to be huge growth, right? You will grow by leaps and bounds. And all those years where you feel like you've been stuck spiritually, right? You will find that 2023 will help you to move forward. It will really give you the growth that you are looking for. Okay, so let's see. Clarifiers, please, for Virgo in terms of spiritual development, self-love again. Didn't we get self-love earlier? Okay, yes, we did. So self-love is really the key. As I've said, emotional mastery is the thing that will take you towards spiritual growth and development. Okay, so self-love, ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. This is your mantra, right? Remember, easy for you to receive love. Do not allow the shadow parts of the inner child to reject love or to feel like you don't deserve it or to feel bad about love, right? That can really hamper your growth if you allow that to be the main voice. So Virgo, what else for Virgo in terms of spiritual development? Signs. Look out for signs from the universe. The universe is always, always giving us signs, right? Instincts are the message from the inner divine. The outer messages will be look at nature when you come across like, certain bird, certain animal, and they cross your path. Look up, right? What's the meaning of that animal, right? Signs, because your guides are constantly speaking with you, even your higher self, your soul is speaking with you. There is no such thing as coincidence, right? Everything is synchronistic. Yes. Okay, Virgo. Okay, let's see. We have this, which is I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me, Archangel Raphael. So you are meant to be a healer, Virgo, and we all heal in different ways. Some of us heal, there's so many different modalities. So don't limit yourself in what you think healing is. And but at this moment, it's important for you to heal your physical challenges before you can be of service to others. Okay, spiritual work. Ariel says new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. What did I say just now? This is a confirmation. I said that you are looking at the spiritual development through different eyes, different perspective. You'll be at a crossroad, and also a lesson on discernment, right? So when this comes up, you need to be very, very discerning on what is truth and what is not. Okay? Important, very important, very exciting too. I'm excited for you, Virgo. Okay, I'm going to leave these cards here. Now, let's pick some cards for message from future self. I'm trying to decide which deck to use. Okay, message from future self. Let's see. We get something from here. Nice. Nice. This is the Justice card. Right? So what does this mean? It means that whatever that has happened in the past, 2023 is going to bring about balance. So karmic balance, right? So whatever, let's say you were wronged in the past, the truth is going to surface. You don't have to do anything. Just be there, right? So allow justice to come into play in your life, and you will reap the rewards. Now, the other thing also is we all know the story of King Midas, right? Greed, right? The story of him is greed. Like he wanted everything that he touched to turn to gold, right? But then when he touched his daughter turned into a gold statue, and there was no way he could, hug her or connect with her on a human level anymore. So that's justice, right? There's greed coming to play. So that's a story. Now, for you, you need to contemplate on this and ask yourself, what is it that you need to do within your own life, within your own consciousness, right? This is a message from your future self. Your future self is kind of giving you a warning, not a bad warning, but, asking you to pay attention. Like whatever you put out is going to come back. So let's say if you're hypercritical about someone else, then you're going to receive the same back in return, because this is how justice energy works, right? Cause and effect. So just be very, very mindful about this. Manage it within your own consciousness. All right. This is a very good message from future self. Let's see if there is. Let's get some clarifiers for this, okay? Finish what you started. You started something important. Now it's time to complete it. Your future self reminding you. What else? One more from future self for Virgo. Okay, the split creative. Use your creative energies. Have you been neglecting your creative side? If you have, then please, it's time. 2023 is when you will really, your future self is telling you will really use a lot of creative energies. Not necessarily just draw, paint, you can act and think in creative ways. Okay? Very nice energies for you. A lot of strong energies coming from spiritual growth, a lot of strong energies coming from future self energies, future self, message for you. Yeah, focus on self-love. I like your reading, Virgo. Very exciting year ahead. And so if you like the message, if it resonates, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you again. Do follow the weekly updates that I'm giving you in the readings. So watch out for them in the new year. And I wish you a wonderful, wonderful 2023. Bye for now.